Welcome to Oklahoma City and the 2012 NBA Finals. A thunderous crowd saw OKC take game one with an explosive second half to stay undefeated at home in these playoffs.
In attack mode. It's all started with Dwayne Wade at both ends. The extra effort, and when he's at the basket like this, Miami is a special team.
And Miami will call a timeout. Attack, attack, attack. That's been the game plan early for the Miami Heat.
Well, face up, drives at baseline, and then the strong left-hand reverse layup. And then Dwayne Wade, given a cushion by Fisher, rises up and knocks it home.
The Thunder struggling, shooting just 5 of 20 from the field as Miami came out like an avalanche. LeBron James, 8 points in the first quarter. And perhaps more importantly for the Heat, 7 points for Dwayne Wade attacking to the basket. We've played one, and the Heat in front. Coverage provided by Goodyear. Everything Goodyear has learned making tires for game-changing traction inspires what they roll into yours. Goodyear, more driven. Set to start the second quarter of game 2. Heat lead by 12. Moments ago, Doris Burke with Eric Spoelstra. Offense from the 6th man of the year and some strong defense as well.
Well, just great offensive move by Bosch, but checkmated by the length and athleticism of Ibaka. And then sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. Loose ball pickup by Harden, and he has over half of the Thunder points.
Thanks for watching ESPN on ABC, home of the NBA Finals.
Automatic, and it's back to 13 with 5.5 remaining in the second.
Well, again, in transition, Dwayne Wade searches out the shooter Shane Battier. He gets his feet set, and he knocks it in.
17 points in game 1 for Battier, 9 points already here in game 2. And the Heat back up by 13. Of the first half, Miami once again hot from three-point range in the first half in these finals. They're 4 of 6.
Well, it started with good individual defense by Bosch, a transition opportunity, missed assignment. Chalmers knocks it in, and the play before, LeBron James just powers through in transition. Miami on a 7-0 run.
This block shot that was ruled a goaltend should not have counted. Kevin Durant's block initially, and the key here is forces the ball to go in its downward motion. And with the ball in its downward motion, that's a legal block from Serge Ibaka. All right, Doris. Well, you coaches love when they talk defense first. They were attacking from the opening tip. That's what Wade said. He's going to be much more aggressive than he was right from the start. He had 13. LeBron James had 14. And the guys will talk about it on the State Farm halftime report. Miami had the lead by 7 in game 1. But fell short. They've got a 12-point lead at halftime of game 2. Here in Oklahoma City, Chris Bosh to the first half. Terrific. 10 points, 10 rebounds as Miami tries to even up the NBA Finals at 1 apiece. Halftime in Oak City, 55-43. Oklahoma City game 2 of the 2012 NBA Finals. LeBron James and the Miami Heat trying to even up this series at 1 apiece. And they lead by 12 as we're set to start the third quarter.
As James backs in, watch Mario Chalmers sprint in front of him and Battier replaced to the top. This is the type of spacing that leads to wide open jump shots. Shane Battier, 8 for 11 from 3 so far in these finals. Big-time player, big-time competitor.
Meanwhile, back here in the third quarter, Shane Battier, what a finals he's had. Now 8 for 11 from three-point range. And it's a 15-point lead for Miami with 5.5 to play here in the third. Comes to an end. It was a 12-point game at halftime. They cut it to 9 at one point, had a little momentum. LeBron James and the Heat up double figures as we head to the fourth. James had 12 points in the third period, 26 for the game. This presentation of the NBA Finals on ABC continues after this message and a word from our ABC stations. Coverage provided by Goodyear. Everything Goodyear has learned making tires for game-changing traction inspires what they roll into yours. Goodyear, more driven. We head to the fourth quarter, game 2 of the NBA Finals. Oklahoma City down 11. A few minutes ago, Doris Burke spoke with Scott Brooks.
Mike.
Thanks for watching ESPN on ABC, home of the NBA Finals.
James will shoot 2.
But at the other end, you cannot give help off Kevin Durant when the ball's coming at him. You have to resist that temptation. That 3, cut it to 4.
The NBA Finals will continue on ABC Sunday night. Game 3 as the series shifts to Miami. Coverage tips off 7:30 Kia NBA Countdown. Tip-off shortly after 8 Eastern as the Thunder take on the Heat. Will it be 2-0 Oklahoma City, or will it be all even at 1 apiece? We've got 4:32 remaining to find out. And we listened to a Scott Brooks huddle from a few huddles ago.
Well, Miami's had a couple shaky offensive possessions where they've wound the clock down. Good strip on Wade, and then Durant misses a tough reverse, but followed up by Westbrook. This shows you what a dynamic athlete Russell Westbrook is. Of the Thunder defense, and then the drop-off. Tremendous screen. Wade attacks, draws at Baca, and drops it off for Bosh. But the shot of the game, 94-91, shot clock winding down, a little fade banker by LeBron James to put him up 5. Did a good job initially of trying to beat the pressure, but good deflection by Fisher. Slow recovery. Bosh misses the steal. Durant knocks in their 3 to cut it to 2.
Doris, the NBA Finals will go at least 5 games. Another big road win. They did it in Indiana trailing 2-1. They did it in Boston trailing 3-2. And they do it in Oklahoma City trailing 1-0 to even up these NBA Finals. A wire-to-wire win for the Miami Heat. We'll be right back. The NBA Finals now shift to Miami. Game 3 will be Sunday night, little earlier start, 8 Eastern. Kia NBA Countdown kicks off our coverage at 7:30 Eastern as the Thunder and Heat all tied up at 1 game apiece after Miami wins another big road game in these 2012 playoffs. As James, they only played 43 minutes tonight, had 32 points, 5th consecutive 30-point game. Dwayne Wade, meanwhile, was terrific with 24 points. A nice bounce-back game for Dwayne Wade. The Thunder lose at home for the first time and have their 5-game playoff winning streak come to an end. The final score, the Heat 100, the Thunder 96. For Jeff Van Gundy, Doris Burke, producer Tim Corrigan, director Jimmy Moore, and our entire outstanding ABC crew, Mike Breen saying so long from Oklahoma City. Stay tuned. Late local news, Nightline, and Jimmy Kimmel. Thanks for watching ABC.